Hello and welcome. This will be a country analysis over Germany. This analysis is brought to you by myself, Antoinette Kien as project manager, Raymond Craig, and David Lopez.
Hello, my name is Raymond Craig, and I will be presenting information about Germany and a country overview. More specifically, information about the location of Germany on the European continent, the type of political system and structure of its government and its current leader, and some specific demographic information about the citizens of Germany. Located in the heart of Europe, Germany is a country that is more than 137 square miles in size. Its northern border is mostly consisting of coastal land, meeting both the North Sea as well as the Baltic Sea, and it does share a border with Denmark to its north. To the east of Germany is Poland and the Czech Republic, as well as Austria. However, the Austrian border does go from the east and swings down, covering the southern portion of Germany's border as well. Switzerland is also a southern neighbor to Germany, while France, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg border Germany to its west. The German Empire was officially established on January 18, 1871, at the conclusion of three wars that were led and won by the North German state of Prussia. However, this German empire fell at the end of World War I, but despite Germany's defeat in that war as well as World War II, the country remained intact. At the conclusion of World War II, Germany was divided into four territories. One was controlled by the United States, the second by Great Britain, the third by France, and the fourth by Russia. The eastern portion of the country was controlled by Russia, while the western portion of the country was governed by the United States, Great Britain, and France. Despite the different nations managing portions of Germany, elections were held and a German government was reestablished after World War II. However, the Soviets placed many restrictions on passage to and from eastern Germany and was very uncooperative in providing industrial support to the rest of the country, creating a de facto two-state Germany. However, the Soviet Union's fall in the early 1990s led to both East Germany and West Germany being reunified formally on October 3rd, 1990, when reunification treaty was signed by both Eastern and Western Germany in Berlin. This signing was significant because it, again, reunified both portions of the country, but it also is symbolic of Germany as a whole, as Berlin is recognized as the capital of Germany. In this capital, the country is led by Angela Merkel, who was first elected as Chancellor for the Federal Republic of Germany in November of 2005. Chancellor Merkel has held this position since her first being elected in 2005. She oversees the Federal Parliamentary Republic, which is a form of government that has states that are represented at the national level by a federation of leaders elected by their citizens. Those citizens total more than 80.5 million during its last census count, estimated to be in July of 2018. That population is broken down to 22.89% younger than 25, nearly 55% between the age of 25 and 64, and the remaining 22% is older than 65. The demographic of male to female is split nearly down the middle, with 50.91% being female and 49.09% of the population male. Infant mortality rate is relatively low, and this could be attributed to the advanced medical care that is being afforded across the continent, more specifically in Germany. And that mortality rate is 3.4 infant deaths for every 1,000 live births. Further exemplifying the well-established medical care in the country of Germany, life expectancy on average is 80.9 years. With a general knowledge of Germany's history, its location on the European continent, and the demographics of its citizen, it's important to further understand some practices that are common in Germany. In this next section, we'll cover just such topic. More specifically, it will address the languages that are important for being able to conduct business effectively in Germany, as well as an understanding of the literacy rates and what a typical workday would look like in the country of Germany, and lastly, covering the type of currency used by the country. As a whole, Germany is a very well educated country. There are several minor languages that are recognized by the German government. However, the official language in Germany is German. One of the remarkable things about German education is that nearly every German child is taught English in primary school and are also able to understand and speak basic English as well as another foreign language. Because of this, English is recognized as the international business language in Germany. Now, the same education system that has produced students that are able to communicate effectively in German, their native tongue, English as the business language, as well as another foreign language, has produced a 99% literacy rate, with both male and female students at the age of 15 being able to read and communicate effectively, both in writing and orally. Now, German law, when it comes to a workday, allows for 6 8-hour workdays per week, Monday through Saturday, and Sunday is typically reserved as a day off. However, there are provisions that allow for up to an 11-hour workday, but this does require a 12-hour rest day immediately preceding that 11th hour of work. Now, there are some exceptions, such as clergymen, emergency medical workers, law enforcement, and other types of trades that do allow for them to work beyond the 11-hour limit. But the typical 8-hour workday does have at least a 45-minute lunch break, which is taken promptly between noon and 2 every day. Now, to determine what time that lunch break would be taken, while it is between noon and 2, it's important to know that Germany as a country as a whole is on Greenwich Mean Time plus 1, which is 1 hour ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. Understanding the typical business hours, the days of business in Germany are important, but it's also important for one to understand and have knowledge of the currency that is recognized by the German government. As a member of the European Union, Germany has decided to utilize and recognize the euro dollar as its formal currency. And as of January 29th, 2019, the current exchange rate for the euro was $1 was the equivalent to 0.8767 euro dollar.
Hello class, my name is David Lopez. I'm a project team member and I'm going to discuss the economic situation and the competitiveness of Germany. Germany's main economic resources on the natural resources side are coal, salt, and potash. Germany's most important human resources are its highly technically skilled workforce along with a highly educated workforce. The per capita GDP for Germany is 44,749 US dollars, and the country GDP is 3.67 trillion US dollars. The average income of German citizens is $33,652. Its main imports are gas, vehicles, vehicle parts, medicine, and computers. Its main exports are vehicles, vehicle parts, medicine, planes, helicopters, and surprisingly, both human and animal blood. The most important import partners for Germany are China at $99 billion, the Netherlands at $79 billion, France at $70 billion, and the United States at $60 billion. The most important exports are the USA at $113 billion, France at $99 billion, the UK at $88 billion. Germany is one of the most competitive countries in the world. It boasts a strong and transparent public institutions, clear property rights, strong judicial independence, And among its infrastructures are 539 total airports, out of which 318 are paved and 221 are unpaved. Germany has over 644,000 kilometers of roads, out of which 99% are paved. Germany also boasts 7,467 kilometers of waterways and 33,600 kilometers of railroad. Germany is the fifth best country in the world when it comes to innovations, and its education system is ranked 15th in the world. Germany also adopts innovation and technology upgrades to its infrastructure and ranks 31st in ICT adoption in the world.
Hi, I'm Tony Ginn, Project Manager. Let's take a moment to talk about healthcare inside Germany. Germany's healthcare system is ranked 10 in the world. This is because all citizens and permanent residents inside Germany are required to carry health insurance. Their healthcare system is based on a two-pay system, the first being competing non-governmental health insurance or a sick fund, and the second being a substitutive private health insurance. Here are some additional interesting facts that you'll learn about Germany's healthcare system. Looking further into healthcare in Germany, there's approximately 8.3 beds per 1,000 persons inside of the country. There are 4.19 physicians per 1,000 persons. As of December 31st, 2017, total medical and non-medical staff inside of Germany equaled 1,237,646 staff persons. Of those staff persons, 186,000 were medical staff. Facilities inside Germany total to approximately 1,942 facilities. That comes out to being 497,182 total beds as of 2017. Germany is very unique in the way they pay for their healthcare expenditures. Germany spends 11.3% of its GDP on healthcare expenditures. Recommendations for Germany include continuing to increase the number of medical professionals serving the population. Although Germany does have on the higher side of medical professionals available to the country, that can always improve considering the population numbers. Also, they could increase the number of mental health professionals and incentives inside of the country. As of 2015, Germany has seen an increase in need related to depression. They could benefit from partnerships with social services agencies to better identify and treat issues with depression.